Hello students, today we are going to learn a new lesson, Mothers of the Wild. In this lesson, we are going to talk about different mothers of the wild and their love for their young ones. So all of you take out your English 1 book and lesson number 1, Mothers of the Wild. So let's see what is there in this lesson. Baby animals are born in all kinds of places, caves, burrows or nests. Wherever it may be, the animal mother knows exactly how to keep her babies safe. Now what does it mean? In this first paragraph, we can see that there are different types of places where the baby animals are born, just like the caves, the burrows or the nest. And the mother animal knows how to keep the babies safe. Here, hares keep their babies safe and hidden under a blanket on the ground. A hare's nest looks like a grassy patch, but it is made of wisps of grass and mother hare's own fur. Now what does it mean? In this paragraph, we are talking about the hares and how they keep their babies hidden under a blanket on the ground. And their nest look like a grassy patch. Grassy patch, like patch means a small piece of grass or land, you can say. And it is made up of wisps of grass. Wisps of grass means very thin, soft pieces of grass along with its mother's own fur. Okay, so this is how the hares keep their babies safe. Now let's see what happens next. She keeps the baby's hairs tucked under this quilt. She leaves it only to feed them. Every time she leaves her babies, she pulls the soft warm covering over them. Now what happened? Tucked under, that means placed under a cover to keep them warm and safe. Just like in the winter season, what happened? Your mothers used to keep you safe, and whenever it's very cold, they give you one blanket, isn't it? Just like that, this hare mummy also used to give a warm blanket. It is made up of soft grass, okay, to keep the babies warm. And when it is required to feed them, okay, at that time they lift it and make them eat. A mother kangaroo has pouch in her body to hold and carry baby kangaroo. Now you can see in the picture of a kangaroo and the pouch in which the baby is being kept. Now the baby is in the pouch. Baby kangaroos learn to hop along next to their mothers. You can see in the picture how the baby kangaroo is hopping along with the mother. Just like our mothers used to teach us how to walk and run, isn't it? How to play. Just like that, all the mother animals used to teach their young ones how to hop and play or swim. Now see, if an enemy comes, okay, if an enemy comes, then what happened? The baby kangaroo jumps straight into its mother's pouch. And then what happens? What mother does? The mother uses special muscle to pull it shut. As soon as the baby gets into that pouch, the mother straightens the body, okay, and the pouch becomes disappear. No one can see that there is a pouch and the baby is inside. The mother is very much strict there. And then she takes the baby away to a safe place. So if any enemies come also, the mother kangaroo knows how to keep the baby safe in the pouch. Many animal mothers do not have ready-made nurseries for their babies. Here, nurseries means place where the young ones of animals can be safe, okay? So they make many kinds of nests and dens to keep them safe. Now, what they do? They make different kinds of nests and dens so that they can keep their young ones safe. Now let's see what happens next. You can turn your page. A mother gorilla makes a tree cradle of leafy branches. The father watches this cradle from his shelter at the bottom of a nearby tree. Okay? So the mother gorilla, what she makes? She makes a tree cradle of leafy branches. You can see how the leafy branches is made. Cradle is made. And the father gorilla, what he does? He keeps an eye on it. Then comes the polar bear. A polar bear digs a tunnel in the snow. At the end of the tunnel, she makes her babies a cub room. See how interesting it is? Just like when we are young enough, or when you are young enough, your mother used to, make a study room for you, your rest room, living room, isn't it? Just like that, this mother polar bear also makes her baby a cub room. A cub room, that means where the babies are kept there. It's very interesting. You can see how it sees. It's so interesting. See? Then what happens? There are some other animals also. They have to teach their babies many things. For example, baby seals. Now we will talk about the baby seals. Baby seals have to learn to swim. And the mother seal pushes her young ones into the water. Now what happened? You see? These baby seals, how they learn? If they learn when their mother seal pushes their young ones into the water. And when they push, they definitely will learn how to swim. Now let's talk about the otters. Otters play a trick on their babies. Now who play trick on their babies? It's the otters. The mother swims out into the stream with the baby on her back. Okay? They go together to swim. But suddenly what she does? The mother dives under the water and the baby has to swim with its mother close by. So this is how they teach their young ones to swim. Now when we talk about the kittens. Now kittens must become mouse catchers naturally. We all know that mouse or the kittens, they love eating the mouse. And how they teach their young ones? A mother cat boxes her baby's ears for its slowness or for not paying attention to her. See how interesting it is? Many animal mothers play games to teach their young ones skills. A lion twists the tail of her tail. That means we are talking about the lioness. Okay? Making her children pounce on it as if it were a prey. Here pounce means jump on something suddenly. A raccoon flips frogs and fish for her young ones to catch. Now the raccoon, what raccoon does? Raccoon flips, that means throws lightly into the air. Raccoon will, catch a frog and it will throw lightly into the air so that the young one can have it. Often animal mothers need to move their babies to places of safety. Now when we talk about the squirrel, when it comes for safety, they move to a strong tree. Okay? They leave the old tree before a storm. The mother grips the babies by their stomach bar with her teeth and moves them to a new and safer place. So this is how they move from one place to another, from one tree to another tree. When a bear has to shift her cub. Now when we talk about the bear, what bear does? She holds its whole head in her mouth. Okay? And she is very gentle and does not harm the baby. Though it will looks like as if the bear is eating the whole baby, it is not. Now what happened here? The mother bear holds the baby's head in her mouth, but she holds it in a very gentle way so that the baby does not get any harm. So this is how the mother knows how to keep their young ones safe. Okay? At last we can say a mother's love and care keeps her babies warm and safe. It is not only about the mothers of the wild, it is also about the mothers of our human beings. Even our mothers are also very much caring and loving in case of the young ones. we all know how our mothers love us, isn't it? So this is a lesson, though the animals are given here, different types of animals are given here, but we can say all mothers love their young ones. They know how to keep their young ones safe and in a very comfort zone, isn't it? So students, read this lesson again and again and see the word meanings. Okay, it's very interesting. Thank you.